Hello everyone, this is James Shore with another test-driven development video. One thing I want to let you all know is that I record these videos well in advance, or at least I currently am. So I'm currently recording the 9th video, but I've only put up the 3rd video today. So if you make comments or something, I'm not going to get to record to react to those comments in the videos for about a week. So if you ask me to do something and it doesn't change the video, that's why. So just wanted to let you know that. So where we left off, we had a failing test, and yeah, we had just tried to put in ending capital gains. So let's go ahead and get that in. So that's failing, expected 4,010. And how do we want this to work? Well, the ending capital gains should be starting capital gains plus the interest earned. Maybe I think I might actually like to explicitly call out the interest earned over the course of the year. So let's write a test around that. Interest earned is starting balance combined with interest rate. Need to fix our savings account here, test.new account abstraction. Use it or don't, but don't. I've got this weird thing where I'm sort of using it, I'm sort of not. I need to figure out how to deal with that, and I'm expecting I'll do that in this video. So let's see, ending in interest earned is starting balance combined with interest rate, so we're going to expect interest earned to be $1,000 in this case. Expected 1,010. And that, of course, is just going to be the starting balance times interest rate divided by 100. I know that's not correct, by the way, because it doesn't take into account the amount withdrawn, but that actually is going to allow us to fix this here. We're going to say interest earned is starting balance. Withdrawn funds do not earn interest, so now the interest earned is going to be 900. So that really cleans things up nicely. Interest earned. That's going to fail because I didn't include it in the calculation. Yeah, starting balance minus total withdrawn. That should work. Yeah, it did. And now for our ending balance, we can say that it's our starting balance. Oh, but interest earned, so capital gains tax. So let's go ahead and do that. This is actually, I really like the way this is working out because it's fixing our ending balance stuff. We're asserting on a lot of things that affect the amount of interest earned by looking at the ending balance, which is not as not as directly related to the actual thing being tested. So this makes it a lot more clear. So let's say that our yeah. So how do we want to deal with this? Interest earned So I I think what we want to say is withdrawn funds do not earn interest, public void, and we'll also say that capital gains taxes do not earn interest. Capital gains taxes do not earn interest. So savings, I'm not so sure about this. So we're going to withdraw We're going to withdraw 1,000, which means that the capital gains withdrawn is going to be 1,000. And I'm just putting this in to actually make the test more readable. Gains withdrawn is going to be 1,000, which means that the capital gains tax should be 111. At an interest rate of 25. So actually, what is it at an interest rate of 25? 1,000 divided by 0.75, 333. And so the total withdrawn, which we actually haven't calculated yet, should be 1,333. Total withdrawn, including capital gains. We don't have a method for that. I'm just trying to figure this out as I go, which means that our interest is going to be calculated on the base of 8,667 at a rate of 10%, or 866. Interest earned is going to be, what did I say, 866? Let's do that calculation again. So 10,000 minus 1,333 times 0.1, 866. Yeah. Our interest earned calculation is not including that. Yikes. So, sorry, when that popped up, it shouted in my ear. You probably didn't hear it because I'm not recording the computer audio, but it made me jump. All right, so where was I? Interest earned does not include the capital gains tax. Right, so that is going to be starting balance minus total withdrawn minus capital gains tax incurred. At a rate, so we need to pass in our capital gains tax rate. The fact that we're having to pass in our capital gains tax rate everywhere, it tells us something. I think it needs to be going to the constructor in capital gains tax rate everywhere. Okay, capital gains tax rate. Now that's causing everything to fail because I'm not passing in the correct answer or the correct tax rate. Okay, so now that's working. Yeah, so sorry, I'm trying to get these to pop back and forth properly, and it's just not happening. All right, so that's working. I believe what that means is now that we've got this interest earned calculation, we can say that the ending balance is simply equal to the starting balance minus the total withdrawn. Well, we can say it's equal to the modified start plus the interest earned. But I think our tests have shown us that we really need we need this function, total withdrawn including capital gains. So let's go ahead and put that in. So public void total withdrawn including capital gains. So again, we'll do this. We'll withdraw 1,000. Really, we're going to do the exact same thing that we did here, except I'm just going to do this much. Capital gains tax on that, and this is going to be including capital gains tax withdrawn. So that doesn't exist. Create that method. We're going to rename this, by the way. This is going to be capital gains tax. That failed. This is simply total withdrawn plus capital gains tax incurred. I realize now that I've actually spent several videos just doing cleanup, and that's actually pretty typical of how I work. I'll hack stuff in, try to get a sense of how everything is going to work, sort of just in terms of gross stuff. And then once I have it basically working, I'll spend a lot of time in cleanup. I want my code to really be beautiful. I want it to speak clearly. So I spend a lot of time fixing it. That's how I can get away with doing all that hacking. So I'm looking at the time on this video, and I'm guessing that we're actually going to spend at least one more video just doing cleanup. And that's, in my opinion, I think that's great. That's beautiful code, clean code, is how you keep things working smoothly. And what that's going to enable us to do is when we go into the next segment, which will probably involve UI, we'll be able to just ignore this class entirely and just rely on it. So capital gains tax is, what did I just do? Total withdrawn including capital gains tax, so that's good. This total withdrawn includes capital gains withdrawn. It's going to go here. And now I want to rename this to just be, in our last remaining seconds, this isn't total withdrawn, this is total withdrawn except capital gains tax. Boy. There's a setting in Eclipse to tell it to not do that in line, and I kind of like seeing it everything change in line, but when you have a lot on the screens, it is slow. So maybe I should fix that setting. Anyway, there's our total withdrawn except capital gains tax. Right. And this is going to just be total withdrawn. And that's it for our time. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Let's make sure everything's still working. No. Okay, well, next time.